in. Y'all, something is blocking us. It really, really is. It's like unexplainable. And I definitely feel a presence. Um, Thank y'all so much. This is crazy. I'm trying to interview this individual. And when I say we could not get him on Facebook, it was blocked. We could not get him on Facebook. It would not add him to the live. I could not get him to come on. For some reason, we've been look. Hey, brother, are you able to hear me? He literally can't hear me. He literally cannot hear me. This is crazy. Hello? I don't know if he's gonna see this, but he can't hear me. He's calling me. I tried to call him and he can't hear me. He this is crazy. I've never had this happen before. Hello? It's literally silent. Y'all, what the shit is blocking this interview? This individual right here, look, look. And look, it's saying missed call. Look, it's saying I missed the call. But I didn't miss it. I answered it. What the shit? What the fuck? Y'all? Y'all saw us on the phone. Live. I'm about to ask him to come to the YouTube live. I can't bring him on. This is crazy. I'm gonna send him. I don't know how to do it. If I can see the link for the live, because we're live right now, and if we can share it with him. Share. Copy. Oops, we can just do it. Share Facebook messaging. And yeah, I just sent it to him. So maybe he can join, right? But what the hell? What the hell, y'all? Y'all seen it. He called, I answered. He couldn't even hear me. I couldn't hear him. And then it shows that there's a missed call when it wasn't a missed call. We answered the phone. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate it. And I'm literally the router, like you know how they set your internet up in a certain room in the house and it's supposed to have a certain range to cover the house. My internet router is right there. It's not even 2 feet away from me. Not even 2 feet. Yeah, it's definitely all kind of trickery. All kinds of trickery going on. Hey, Francisca. Hey, Thank you, Jennifer. Hey, Miss Monica. I appreciate you. Beloved, not only did you come to the first live, you went over to Facebook, you back over here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't understand what's going on. It might not be. And we were even, thank you, son, sis. And we were getting the need to expand our technology and just our capabilities. So he does his videos or his he produces his content on StreamYard. So we're definitely gonna look into it. But y'all know we appreciate the live environment because when things happen, y'all see it live, right? You are experiencing it live the same way that we are experiencing it. And it's something about that. There he is. There he is. Culture Shock Podcast. Brother, look. You missed it from the beginning when you called. Everybody here that was here at the time could see that I was literally on the phone. I was on the phone. We look, we answered, and then it showed up as a missed call. You couldn't hear me and I couldn't hear you. And everybody that was here with us could see it happen. And we were saying that we enjoy the live environment, even though we will concede and surrender to doing like StreamYard, where we would have to upload the content from a different platform. That's fine. If that's what we have to do, I can't bring you on this one because it won't let me. It won't let me. I can't, for some reason, there is a blockage on collaborating right now. And I'm not saying just you, right? YouTube, their platform on how we collaborate and go live together, it's a fucking mess, right? So you click, you can stream live from StreamYard as well. Thank you. Yes, because I don't want to lose the quality or just that experience. Like as we are the spirit, we and you all know we don't do none of this. When the spirit is bringing a message and certain things are coming through, what they are saying through us, what they are performing in front of you, so that you not only hear it but then you see it and then you know it is true. We don't want to lose that factor. So and we when I say we growing our patience for technology. Oh, stream live on StreamYard in the chat. That's what I was trying to call you about. Like, how do I facilitate that to give me a little bit more background? You, when I called you, you didn't answer, and then when you called me, it showed up as a missed call, beloved, twice. So weird. And I answered the phone both times. This individual, Culture Shock Podcast, if anybody is interested, he just did an interview with another individual a couple days ago. Such a profound interview. When I say what he calls himself as a proud narcissist, a narcissist that expressed a level of empathy that I had never heard from anybody that's associated with that label. It put my mind in a complete paradox because when we think about a narcissist, we don't generally think about empathy. Usually they lack empathy. So it led me to want to discover more about this individual. Their experiences are something that one needs to be discussed. It needs to have a highlight on their childhood and the things that they went through. How does narcissism develop in children? What that has meant in terms of his development through adulthood, into adulthood, an attractive individual. What does that mean in terms of leaning on your aesthetic and learning to manipulate? I don't have it. I would have to download it and set up an account and everything, which I'm going to do it, right? So we can bring this interview. When I say it is profound, I'm getting megalithic. It is going to be big. And we are prepared. It's just a couple little questions that we felt we could go deeper. We watched the interview. If you guys are interested in any of this, check out Culture Shock Podcast, Zen Mode, Mr. Arturo. When I say this individual has a voice, they have found their voice. They have taken back their voice. And this is a story from a male perspective. And one, I cried, heartbreaking. Okay, but to see the strength that came out of it, and to see the paradigm between, like I said, an empathetic narcissist is something that you don't hear about, right? Like how is that even possible? It goes against everything that we know or have been able to learn about narcissism so far. And I'm just so hungry to know more, to dig deeper. And I pray, it's going to work out. It is. I am determined to get it to work. So if you have time after today's live, I'm going to download StreamYard. I don't know if it works on my iPad, if we can do it from there and broadcast to YouTube, if it has to be on my cell phone, if it has to be on a laptop. What do the girl need to do? You know what I mean? How do we work this out? Because I feel like people need to hear from you. They need to hear from you. They need to hear from you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. Y'all, thank y'all so much for joining the Tears and We Tarot show, where you show enough never know what you gonna get. These spirits is out here doing their damn thing, beloved, and I don't know if it's redirection or what it is. Let go of ego. It ain't gonna happen the way that we think it should happen. It's just not. It's just not. I know it's not. And our ego says that we are comfortable with YouTube, we comfortable with Facebook, and we have to come out of that that space. We got to step out. Step is giving chest up, tits up, chin up. It's giving that. It is. It's giving redirection. Yeah, trust your intuition. Yeah, my intuition has been saying, yeah, we need to do it, and we're not thinking, we don't want to do it. Lead by example is coming through. Yeah, and abundance is your right. And this abundance is your birthright card came out on the Facebook Live out of this deck. So it's something else about gaining. The Ten of Pentacles came out as well. So yeah, evolution, right, is coming through, refusing to evolve, right? Yeah, that's us. And space clearing. So we need to make space. We need to make room for growth, right? And not wanting to grow in that manner. So cleanse our own energy. What up, yo? What up, y'all's? What it do? Welcome back to the We Feel, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. We appreciate you sitting through our experience. Releasing toxic relationships is coming through. And having an attitude of gratitude. You had a weird dream? Oh, wow. Great day, Tyreek. Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope that you guys check out Mr. Zen Arturo, because his podcast is growing. And I feel like, again, it's so important that we hear from individuals such as him. See, beautiful. Such a beautiful individual. And it definitely made me see or kind of appreciate the paradigm and the information that he was bringing. So if you guys want to check him out, it would be something. Yeah, exactly, Miss Monica. And emotional empathy. Narcissists tend to have cognitive empathy but lack emotional empathy. And that's the thing that we saw, right? It was, you could see the emotion. It didn't feel like a mask or something that you had to think through. If anything, it looked like it was so much empathy and so much care regarding things that hurt people, that is the thing that made them angry. I was just like, wow. It led to a list, like a litany of questions. I can't get into them because I really want to get their responses. And it's so important to me that the wheat field have the ability to experience it. And we wanted it to be here in our space, right? So, yes. Everybody could have the opportunity to tune in. It's just such a different paradigm. So we're going to ring the bell and try to clean the energy. I'm probably going to burn some Palo Santo. Yeah, I keep feeling the energy of missing. Something that we're missing. something going on. Missing connections. It's something about missing. Yeah. I don't know what's up with YOBI6P, but you're giving me a negative vibe, beloved. And I'm really listening to my intuition today. So you got one more time to say something negative or disrespectful to the chat in general, and your ass will be the fuck out of here. I'm just saying. It's just not that. It's really not. Especially without any context, that is disrespectful. It's like, who are you talking to and what is it for? Because we not near none of one of those. None of us are. This one. Thank you to the spirit. Thank you so much. Keep guessing. Yeah, it's like, don't jump into somebody's space and be disrespectful and just say that shit without context. If you saying that you goofy, then yeah, because that's really the only thing that you're saying. It's like a projection. Like, who are you talking to? Yeah. So yeah, but today's soulful conversation is definitely, I don't know if it's just persisting through the resistance, like, because we have had, that's a prime example, you know what I mean, like so many ways that we try to get, you know, our brother to come on and perform this interview and to connect, and the resistance on YouTube, on Facebook, you know, even with the calls and all of that stuff, it's definitely, you know, the thing, compassion is coming back through. Didn't somebody just type compassion? Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Yeah, Coach Unique. Didn't you literally just typed in the word compassion, and look, there it is coming out. Right? We see change and hardship. Look, what were the hardships? Look at the hardships coming through. Not only were we experiencing those hardships in technology and persisting in doing what it is that we were determined to do, but it was like we were discussing the hardships that this individual went through. How did it shape their life? And to come out of that still having compassion for others, but yet also, you know, with a diagnosis that people tend to be like, oh shit, run! It's a narcissist. It just gave such a very different feeling. It was like, wow. And it could be the compassion and the empathy within us as well. We have a tend to lean towards people who we feel that need for healing, or, you know, something in that needs to be healed. And I don't know. Yes. I did. Thank you, Whitney. It didn't work out on Facebook either. That's what we were saying. What is the hardships that's going on? But I do feel perseverance. I feel growth. I feel expansion. It is something that's pushing us to grow in a different direction. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or as painful as it is. Come on with this thing, Spirit. You talking about baffled? You talking about upset? We pulled the Three of Swords on the Facebook Live. Miss Monica seen it. Help me, Most High, to trust where you are guiding me. For we are yours. You are us. You are it. Every resistance, every complication is for a purpose. It is. And I definitely feel like individuals, like their purpose is just like, wow. Yeah, King of Pentacles is coming through. King of Pentacles, Earth sign, mastering energy, Three of Cups, spiritual. I heard spiritual fuckery. What is the spiritual fuckery? They told us to write down spiritual fuckery. Three spirits, right? And it's spiritual fuckery. And it's either giving you some sort of intelligence, helping you to know something, learn something, and It's something intuitive. It's what I hear. Listen, I hear it's some sort of intelligence that's coming through. It's something intuitive that they're telling you or us. 10 of Cups, 13 spirits. Knight of Swords is a battle. Now we see 7 more spirits. Damn. Okay, look. Knight of Wands. Spiritual battle. Knight of Swords and a Knight of Wands. Hermit in the Wheel of Fortune. Soul searching, somebody that's in tune with their own light is given on a mission. Change is here because we see compassion, right? We pulled, and behind compassion is change. That's the wheel. And look, impatience. Miss Monica was there, and I think we might have said it that we have a very, very thin tolerance for things that are not easy. Like technology, it should just be a fucking click of the button. It really should. It really should. We're bringing a guest on Facebook. You start the live, the guest comes in, there's a little box that says, allow this person to join you live. Click the box, boom. They come in, keep going. That shit wasn't happening. It really wouldn't. It like we clicked it, let him, nope. Click it, nope. He joined from another Facebook account. It didn't even give us the option to bring him on. We was like, YouTube should be just as simple. You guys are here in the comments. What difference does it fucking make if I set it up from the beginning for it to be joined on together? If I want you to come on, I should be able to click your little icon and it should be an option to allow you to join the live. It should be easy. So when it's not easy and we living in 2026, like the 21st century, everything else is a click of a button, but not this shit, my patience for it is thin. I should not have to have 4 different fucking platforms. Now I got Facebook, YouTube, now I need StreamYard just to do an interview. That's fuckery. Damn it, why is it so hard? But I do feel like it's a spiritual battle here. There's something about these hardships that's driving, we see transformation. Because 10 cups and 3 cups is 13 cups. That's the spiritual energy of death and transformation. And we do see the Nine of Swords. It could be anger. It could be frustration. Nope, I tried. I did. We tried it first. We checked. We hit the little button. It doesn't even give you the option to bring somebody on. It doesn't. So I do see anger here, and I see Knight of Wands. I see the 7 of Cups is given the creative sisters, which is why they kind of brought this deck right here. Creativity, right? I'm picking up the hardships it is working for our favor. It is. Because see, you get to be here and you get to engage in a community. You guys get to talk. They learn about you. Hopefully they will go to your channel and subscribe, right? And check out that interview because it is a prelude to what's coming up next. Okay? Well, it's not going to be the same questions that the last interviewer asked. And get ready, brother, because we're going to dig into it. I am intrigued, and I feel like there's some things that you need to express. We want to know, right? Because if you ever came around here, we've had an experience with a narcissist, but we've never known anybody like you particularly, and we are extremely interested. The wheat field is interested. Yeah, we see desire and rage here at the same time. Yeah, worthiness is coming through. Thank you, brother. Look, level up. Level up is coming in. It's definitely growth. Did we say expansion? The spirit said expansion. It is expansion time. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, shit. Secrets revealed. Come through. Okay, so 3 and 6 is a 9. 3 and 9 is a 12, which breaks down to 3. I'm seeing the power of 3. The first cups that came out was the 3 of cups. I'm seeing this is definitely something spiritual. Definitely. Everything happens in the spirit, but this is definitely for a reason. Yeah, joy is coming through. Yeah, joy is coming through. Look, miracle. Look, betrayal. I'm getting the energy of holding on to the sentiment of joy, even in this hardship. Like right now, our spirit, even though we're frustrated, we still feel a sense of lightheartedness, right? We feel the energy of joy because we know that something magnificent is going to come from this conversation. Just from the interaction itself, the exchange, and everything leading up to it. It's almost giving me like the build up of a crescendo. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that are happening, like, and it's almost the story building, right? The building of the narrative. It's the journey that leads up to the highlight of something, right? A high point they're giving me. I'm seeing the top of a mountain, like the victory. And that's kind of like what I was feeling with the brother in terms of his story, all the hardships and everything that he went through. And then it's like a high point that's coming. And I don't even feel like he's anywhere near the high point, but it's coming. This is a part of the story. It's the building up. In every great narrative or every great telling, biography is what is given, biopic even, because his story, baby, when I say that shit is a whole movie, what? Okay, it's the biopic and building like all of these things and the complications that it takes or that are involved with collaborating with the right people, and the persistency and the determination that you need in order to keep going to make it happen, because you and that person believe, you could feel it. It's something in it that these spirits definitely don't want us to talk about, to highlight. It is giving me death and transformation. It's giving rebirth. It's giving a different understanding. Something about this, I don't know if it's got something to do with a person that is on the other side. It could just be a very low vibrational spirit that doesn't want us to have the conversation. Right? Because, again, the way that we currently understand it with the King of Swords, this is going to bring in a different level of information. It's going to bring in something different. And we have recently spoke about how narcissism, I felt like, is something that attaches to children, is definitely developed in childhood based on their environmental circumstances. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be profound. I know it. And I'm still so super excited. I know that what comes out of it is going to be miraculous. It is. It is. So, brother, if you are still here, please put your information in the chat so the wheat field can find you. If they are intrigued about your recent interview and want to go and check that out, they can already start, leg up. It's coming through. Oh, shit. We didn't even do the pinned comment. Thank you, Benjamin. You can ask a question to the chat, but we're not taking general questions today. You must be an active subscriber. General collective reading. What? I'm hearing what's this resistance? And yeah, it's definitely, I'm getting what's this resistance, and they put the grace from it. So let's pin that. You are so welcome, loving my boys. I'm glad the reading resonated. I'm glad the reading resonated. Hey, Brenda. Thank you so much for tapping in. So it's resistance that's going on. I'm getting 13 spirits. Oh, y'all know what I heard? I just heard 13 ghosts. When was the last time y'all listened to the or watched that movie 13 Ghosts? Oh, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. But it's something it's something about lineage that's coming through. It's something about lineage. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Benjamin. Yeah, and definitely, just say hello in the chat if y'all come in. That way I'll see your name and I can associate you. So when we do the live readings on Saturdays, every Saturday, 8 p.m. EST is active subscriber readings. We'll know your name, we'll recognize you, we put you on the list. It's something in your lineage you're healing. It's a challenge to heal something. Hey, Belinda. Yeah, it's something in your lineage that you are called to heal. Time to go is coming through. Somebody's going to hit some breakout energy and then you're going to move at the end of all of this. It's building up the energy to this crescendo and something's going to break. It's like grabbing hold of something is what I'm getting. Yeah, somebody here is cleaning up something. It's something that needs to be cleaned up. It's something that needs to be healed. Something in your lineage that either wasn't finished. I'm hearing for somebody they didn't even begin. It's something with the heart, like it's given shy, timid, scared, fearful. They didn't have the heart. They didn't have the courage to go for it. And that's what I'm picking up. This right here, the Knight of Wands, is very courageous. Having the 7 spirits with them to do something. The level up card always gives me like a covenant. It's something with a promise or a decree over your lineage. It's something over the lineage. This spirit of death is what is given. It's almost like killing dreams and aspirations and the things that your lineage is supposed to be doing. What are you supposed to be repairing? And other people in the lineage could have been tapped with this, but these spirits, there's something about it wrestling with the spirit through these hardships that broke people's spirit, where they destroyed, destroyed them spiritually, that kept them from being able to do the thing to finish the job, which is why the brother is so intriguing. How he flipped that energy and changed it, and even using that condition that that narcissistic condition to his benefit. And I cannot wait to get this. Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. Going within self. Tapping into the soul. Seeing how you could change shit using the tool of compassion. And look, we see the Queen of Swords coming through. And we see the 10 of Pentacles again with the 2 of Cups. It's definitely something about intelligence. Learning. Understanding. Battle tested. And I'm even getting the harshness of this mother figure, that a feminine figure in that tongue that the brother spoke about. Please go check out Culture Shock Podcast, Arturo's channel, and listen to him, because there's something about this, the words spoken in the family, right? Two of Swords. See, the Queen of Wands is coming back with the strength. And don't get it like in terms of the aesthetic. It's energy. It's not yet King of Wands and complete like that fullness. But it's definitely... I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing that feminine aspect in the Queen of Swords, where sometimes she could be very harsh. But I'm also seeing the ability to find your voice and to speak, to say something. I'm also getting the ability to get through the hardship, being battle tested. Because Queen of Swords is very battle tested. She takes what she learns and she moves forward. And it is given something going on in the family or just through the legacy, the energy of the legacy, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a decision here, Two of Swords. I do feel the ability to move things towards peace. To move towards peace. Moving away from the hardship. To change things. Page of Cups in the Moon. I'm hearing hidden gifts. A hidden gift. So I don't know. And the Page of Cups is a child, and it does lead to compassion, to empathy, right? The emotion of an individual. And it is like, again, the decision of this person is Queen of Swords, which could have been a mother figure, and how they went, which road did they take, despite everything that they've gone through. It's definitely something in that. Yeah, look, we see defensive. The ability to defend, to stand up for what you believe, to even protect other people. Right, we see the Three of Wands is giving future plans, how you look out towards the future, how you even, I just keep hearing seeing the future. Yeah, like the new cycle. Definitely seeing the future. It's even getting, again, I'm seeing the World Wide Web with the World card. It's giving the internet. It's giving being online or in the forefront. And with the wands that they have in their hands, it's some sort of plan. Right, two wands, one in each hand. It's definitely giving like the plans to move forward or to do something, to complete something. 2, 3, 6, 7. I see 14 wands. Two wands in their hands on the world card. The Knight of Wands is 1, so that's 2, 3. 3 of Wands is 6. Queen of Wands is 7. 7 of Wands is here by itself. So 7 and 7 is 14. I'm getting Temperance Angel. I'm getting a Temperance Angel. Page of Cups. And this is not something that you would expect. You wouldn't expect this. It's completely different. You never know. See, Seven of Cups is like the different types of spirits that are here and why they come through a particular lineage. Why do they experience the hardships that they experience? Why is it so difficult? Why do you feel like no matter which way you go, you are faced with roadblock after roadblock after roadblock after roadblock? What is it doing to you? We spoke yesterday on the hardening process. Definitely strength is here. Yeah, magician, the birth of a magician. You not just the birth of it, but the realization that you are it. That you have the power to change. And it's through the art, the tool of compassion. It's giving you have the ability. You can use all these tools on the table. Not only can you use your wine, the actions that you take, the ability to fight and to defend, to stand up for others and for what you believe in, what you know to be true based on the things that you've gone through. But I see the cup is giving that spiritual connection, is giving that empathy. I see the sword, understanding it on both sides, seeing it both ways because of what you've heard and the rediscovery and the taking back of your own voice to strengthen it. And it's given with strength, truth, integrity. Yes, in the pentacle, mastering your energy. Mastering your energy. Wow, compassion. And then compassion to change. We do see impatience that's here and doubt. So I don't know if somebody is, dealing with the energy of doubt. We see health coming through. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. See, what did we talk about? It's that negativity. It's the things that happen that keep us from persisting. But we always get a chance to choose. Will we continue to move forward, allow the redirections, following the path of least resistance? Because water always finds a way. It will find a way. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from the prison of doubt. I cast this burden onto you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Queen of Wands is very confident. So if you are charged to do something, especially into healing something in your lineage, you see it. You see the toxicity. You live through it. You live through it. And everything in your body is completely turned off, disgusted. You are repulsed by it. Absolutely repulsed. It's like every fiber in your being is raging, saying no. We did see the rage card in the goddess deck, and we saw desire. The rage and desire to change that. Right? It's something with that heat, that anger that I'm feeling. Ooh. Don't doubt yourself. The resistance is there for a reason. It is. It's all preparing you for your service, beloved. It's for your service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. Use me. See, and that's what we were getting. Like, we're not using our powers just to get what we want. It's not about what we want. Use me to do what the universe called and sent us to do. What did we come to accomplish? Somebody has a call and a decree over their life. It is to change something in their lineage. You've seen it firsthand. It prepared you. It put you in position to not understand it. It's given the ability to battle, to fight, to withstand. And I don't know, I just keep hearing withstand, 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 to stand. With it, stand. With it, stand. Withstand. Yeah. Make it God's. It's definitely not yours. It's to the Most High. It says, ironically, many desires, and we just said the card desire and rage, right? Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping and without manipulation. Without manipulation. But it's a thing with that word manipulation, right? Even every person uses the tactic of manipulation. It just is. It is. It is what it is. You can take it for what it's worth. In this space, well, is it? Let's see how you feel about it. Is definition, right? We always think about a narcissist as a person that uses their skills, right, to manipulate an individual, to giving them their energy so that they can fulfill their own needs. But what if the narcissist's need is for you to change yourself and to be your highest self? How do you feel about that manipulation then? Are we manipulating you in this space and time right now to convince you, to compel you to do something different for you? To help you reach your highest self, to go deeper within yourself, to fulfill your decree, that which is within you? Manipulation works both ways. It's giving, again, that empathy, the ability to see both sides of a situation. That's powerful. You can give the person what you, it's, I don't know, how do we say it, spirit? What are you saying? I'm hearing they manipulate you by getting you to do the thing that's best for you. And even still in this space, I feel the spiritual manipulation through the things that happen that cause the resistance, that the closed doors that redirect you into a different space. The things that come against us that pressure us to either make the choice, the decision, to evolve, to adapt. I don't know what, evolution. I'm getting evil energies that use manipulation. But we always have a choice as to how we respond. Do we allow it to break us? Like in somebody's lineage, those 13 spirits is given the spirits of death that could come against a person, not only to tempt you to try to destroy you, but what is it doing? You always have a choice. Do you fall to the wayside and allow them to drag you into low vibration? Or do you learn and do you shift? Do you allow that energy to empower you, even if it's through rage, through anger, frustration? You get so pissed that you are even more determined and fired up. You double down, you triple down on not being that, on not doing that. I will not relent. I will persist. This individual, it is the fight. It is the fight that comes up out of you. It's the lion. It's the courage. Like you get to the point where you ready to knuckle up against that shit. Like I will not relent. That's what it's giving. Man, the benefit. Because we literally just said this in a recent live, like the benefit of interacting with a narcissist. What it did for us specifically was brought out that fight. We would not relent. Like, no, we would not relent. It definitely showed to us the fight that was in us, that heart, that courage is giving that strength. Like, absolutely not. We will not relent. You talking about battle tested, you talking about spiritually tested, mentally tested, you talking about emotionally tested. Make it God's. Release the idea of mine. It is not about me. It is not mine. It's the Most High God's. Alpha, Omega. Everything belongs onto them. Even the negativity that we experience. It is for a purpose. See, some people just may not have the ability to overcome all of that heavy, hard shit that they went through. They get turned or changed into the very thing that perpetrated the hurt and trauma against them. And they become an agent for that perpetration. Their spirit being distorted and it's given tainted for somebody, right? Heavy. I'm feeling the word decimated, destroyed. But also the opposite effect can happen. You can become a person that's so deeply empathic for that hurt that you will be a warrior, a champion for those who experience it, or a champion against it. To speak out against it, to highlight it, to say this is something that we need to focus on. We need to have resources here. We need to lift up, hold up these people who've gone through this. And it's definitely starting in the family, in the lineage. Release the idea of mine. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, the service, when there is no more grasping, and there's that word grasping, try to hold on to something. So don't grasp, be open, right? Open to how it's supposed to unfold, open to the fact that you're going to experience the negativity, open to change, right? Open to the steps along the journey, right? Don't grasp. The right actions will get shown. The right thing is something about this is giving growing and expanding. Somebody is being grown, and we said that ourselves, right? Free me from the prison of mine. It's definitely not about me. It's not about mine. Nothing belongs onto us anyway. Right? This decree that's on somebody, it is not simply for you. It is for your lineage, and for somebody else, it's bigger than that too. It is. Yeah, imagine. It's bigger than you can even imagine. It's bigger than you can even imagine. Yeah, see, it's breaking a cycle, and it's definitely something with throat chakra. Right? Throat chakra is bringing justice to somebody's family, to the lineage, and it's definitely to the world. You bringing in change. When I say change, change. It's something that you are destined to change. Yeah, and right now we see between worlds. It's given a person can choose to slip into that darkness or come out into the light. Yeah, choosing happiness. Yeah, a change and a win. It's definitely that. Look, you see these little ribbons? They always give me DNA, even though they could look like, celebratory ribbons, but it's definitely like your DNA breaking something off of your lineage. Like you've been chosen to do something. This one, yeah, it looked the desire, and we said desire. And it's given, I don't know why she always feels like that fire that's there, desire, fire, passion, intention, your power that's coming through. But I feel a sense of rage on this card. It's given like taking aim at something. 8 is given a number of the infinite. It's given, yeah, this is something that you're supposed to do. Giving and receiving, the laws of my eye, principles. Is it something you want to get out the book? No, look, truth. Giving and receiving truth, justice. And the first is to look at you, to look in the mirror at yourself. This is somebody's awakening. And when I say it's associated with your lineage, it is a part of your lineage. It's releasing something, it's awakening something. You may be the first in your generation, but it's going to spawn or go deeper than that. This is the building of the biotic. You haven't even gotten to the middle of it, is what I'm hearing. It's going to be a tough climb. It is. Look, self-sabotage, release that. And it is given the past where negative spirits have caused people in the family, in the lineage to self-sabotage. And it's to keep something going. We see mask is here and we see grounding. So remain grounded. I do see the multiple masks that a person can wear. And we always talk about that associated with narcissism, like they wear multiple masks. You never know what is what. And depending on the situation or when you feel like you are either in contract, in marriage, in relationship, you have a child together, you moved into something where it's like they get the hooks and they have an attachment to you, then the mask slips and you really see what's going on behind the scenes, right? But what if that attachment to you, and I'm not saying this is, I feel like the brother is a phenomenon, which is why I'm so interested. But it's like, what if when the brother attaches to you, that association, that connection is made. The empathy that they use as their manipulation tool, the tactic, brings something out of you so that you can reach a higher level. You discover something within yourself that you would not have known without the interaction. Liberation, it will free you from something. When I'm saying this brother, it is the individual, his name is Culture Shock Podcast. I don't know if he's still with us, but if he is, brother, please put something in the comment. This is the individual we were attempting to interview today. Hey Fanny, am I helping you? I don't know, hopefully the message helps you. Take it into your spirit and allow it to resonate. See, creativity is here. And that's what we were getting, the 7 sisters. That's this. The 7 cups. Yeah. Creativity. And it is. The sabotage is the ability to shed that old skin. To share the self-sabotaging tactics. Yes. And it's using that energy of fearless love to be unafraid. Unafraid. See, look, the wounded healer. And that's what I pick up from that energy. And it's definitely something about the shine, the light, something that's coming through the lineage. Something that's coming through the lineage. You want to put it here? Yeah, victory. Come on, we cracked right on victory. And look, it is the 4th chakra. It is the heart energy, empathy, victory. When have you ever heard of a narcissist that has an empathetic heart, beloved? I've never. And it's definitely, we see the garden and the gate. What is the information that they have? Right? What are they keeping? And look, what is the deceitful energy that's trying to keep the gate closed, beloved, that does not want us to spread this information, that doesn't want us to share it with you? It's giving something that wants to keep their voice shut down, doesn't want them to speak. Yeah, I don't know. Look, they said, I don't know. At the same time, I was saying, yeah, I don't know. Hostile energies. What are these hostile energies? It's definitely given a very heavy resistance. A very heavy resistance. Very heavy. Something that you really have to battle through. It's given that Knight of Swords. Yeah, I told you the World Wide Web. Right? The World Wide Web. It's given something about this brother and their experiences. Even the collaboration that we will have, I feel like it's going to be very, very powerful. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me where the card was at. It's given this. See, this is a very aggressive energy. It's given determined to stop something, determined to almost shut somebody's lineage down. They can't just outright cut it off, right? Just like cut off a limb, a branch. But it's something about making it where it's not fruitful, or the fruit that it bears is distorted. So I don't know what's in this brother's lineage, but I definitely know it's something powerful, and I feel that they are called to heal. To heal. And when you hear a proud narcissist, you be like, you proud to be a narcissist? What? And when you hear their story, you're like, holy crap. Wow. This is a whole different perspective that I've never ever heard. The community is coming through again. We see Goddess of the Moon and we see action. I do feel mother nurturing type of energy. Yeah, door to romance is here. Wow. You don't like to use those words? Yeah, I have to say what they tell me to say, all tied up. I do feel bound. Like a goddess of the moon energy that is bound. She was bound. I'm hearing she is bound. And through is something that I feel like she can be freed. Look, the heart, empathy. Definitely heart energy. Yeah, and here's that thinking woman. The Queen of Swords. And we see patience. We see appreciation. We see family. It's almost given like through her child. You got to watch the interview because that's what I'm picking up. Through her child, despite everything that this individual put the child through, it I almost feel like she's still breaking the chains through them, because what they went through prepared them to do something so profound, to break the chains off the lineage. And what is going to be required to break the chains off of the lineage is given a very fucked up way of saying this, but everything that comes against you works for your good. It's preparing you for your service. And as much as they've gone through, the strength and courage and determination, the level of compassion and empathy that they have, and is coupled with a syndrome that is so in the forefront, but is coming through in a way that people have never really heard of. And it's definitely going to shine a different type of, it's going to shine a light so people can have a different type of understanding of what it is. And at the end of the day, it's going to help free a lot of people is what we're getting. Yeah, we do see envy coming through. Yeah, see contract. Yeah, it's definitely a contract. But why is it envy, beloved? It's almost like somebody envious of saying, like, why did it have to be like that, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, thinking. Like thinking about why did it have to be like that? Why such hardships? Why such hardships? Financial constraints. The hardship is down here. Why such hardship? Why such hardship? Even thinking about like people who didn't have to go through that. Why did it have to be like that? It's definitely something. Look, the understanding, overstanding, seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, cracking something all the way open. It's written. It's something in this book. And it's, look, again, associated with empathy, the heart. And I see a connection here. It could be balancing out the heart energy, masculine and feminine energy, see yin and yang, balancing out the heart, balancing out the spirit. And it's because you have such a deep level of understanding of what it is. And I do see a benefit. Look, not only doors of value, but blossoming abundance, right, is here. Can I show them? Thank you. One after the other. Doors of value, blossoming abundance, right? It is going to be fruitful. And you're definitely, look, the strength to carry it. Shit. The strength. And they said that with the strength card right here. Thank you. The strength. The ability to carry it. The ability to do it. To understand the intricacies, all of the facets, the details, right? It's given at. Hey, Fanny, are you okay? Keep out of your kids' private life. I don't know if anybody in this space is in your children's private life, right? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, deceit. Yeah, if somebody has an energy attachment that is constricting them, and I'm giving the ability to break free or break the chains from it, or something that you continuously wrestle with. And we have always said that narcissism is a spiritual attachment that comes to children who are very vulnerable. They are left open and susceptible. But I don't know about how wrestling with this spirit or even calling it under your command and taking control of it, is that something that's a part of this? And I'm seeing the sensitivity that we have not quite grasped yet. We did pick up the Goetia. That's a new book. La, 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 la. Right here is the deck of cards. Ooh, I'm glad we didn't drop that. The Goetia. Did we put the book? It is. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 2 seconds. Give me your grace. Thank y'all so much. So this book right here is the Goetia, right? And this book is one of the ones is relative to this deck of cards. And there is, it's a little bitty book that goes with it. I think we left it out. But in there, is that what we're saying? I don't think this is it. No. It's a little bitty book, but you want that. Okay. But in here, there is a chart. I can't remember which page it's on. But there is a chart. And in the chart, it gives an association, not only of the negative spirits, the negative entities, right? But it's also, I don't know if this is it. I have to look. But it's like, for every negative low vibrational spirit, there is a high vibrational spirit. And that high vibrational spirit has the ability to command, right? It can take command over the low vibrational spirit. So Yeah, this is what I'm getting. It's giving the ability to take control over the spirit. Even if you are a person that has had, that attachment, because as a child you did not know how to protect yourself, you were left unprotected, right? But you can command the angels of the opposite energy to help control that spirit. I don't know if it's going to break the chains. It could, right? Because you can, take control of it. Yeah. So somebody may need to get this book. I recommend it in general. You know what I'm saying? I do. See the table of the 72 demons of the Goetia, right? And then there's also telling you, according to the 72 demons, what is the spiritual counterpart, the angelic spirit that you can call upon. See, look, okay, so this is Baal, right? That's the demon name. And then we see the ruling angel name, which is Vahuja, which I've never heard of that angel. I've never heard of this angel. But the thing about it is, just because this deceitful one is here does not mean that there isn't an angel that can come in and command or subdue this deceitful one. Thank you. I definitely like to take control of it, to command it. I don't even know, to exercise it, to break the chains of it, to help you heal yourself, to balance. It's something with the strength to command it. Yeah, the Goetia. So, again, my favorite bookstore, Amazon. The Goetia of Dr. Rudd. It's also in this book here. I got to get another book. Y'all know how your girl is. We study, right? So, it's also in here. The 3 magical books of Solomon. It's also in here. Yes! Come on, David. Thank you so much, because they definitely had the Hebrew spelling of their name in there as well, right? It's a table in here, but the Goetia of Dr. Rudd is one of the books of Solomon. It's in here. I'm trying to figure out where they want us to go. We look, y'all see we wasn't looking. Y'all see that. That's why we love the live, because you get to see that it's not edited. What did this say? What does that say? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see where it says Dr. Rudd right here? I don't know if you can see it, because I can't see how I'm showing it to you. Maybe we need to do it again, so y'all can see that we're not making this up, right? That's this. And what did Beloved say? David says, you all should definitely drop us. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Angel G said, God says that's one of his most powerful archangels, including Michael and Metatron. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, David. Thank you, God. Thank you. What is your name again? Angel G. Thank the Most High God. Hey, Veronica. Thank you so much, beloved, for tapping in. Yes. Perfect timing. Look. And of course, we talk about these sigils and stuff, the circle of the Most High, but they took us right to the table. Right? Each one of these entities, there is an angelic presence, a warrior that you can tap into, that you can call on to help release you, to help you, to strengthen you, to break the chains of this. Yes. People may not understand it. They be feeling like they're just afflicted, but no, you don't have to accept that. You don't. You are powerful. You can command your help. You just need to understand and know what to call on. Justice. Justice. Look at this. That says justice. The spirit of justice. And it came out. Not only do we see justice here with the contract, the ability to end it, whatever the fuck this shit is, right? We see it's another card of justice down here. Here it is. To be fair, justice. To call justice. To call justice. Into submission. Yes, to break every chain. To break every chain. Come on, anything else in here? Yes, 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 yes. All right, what is this? The Six of Cups. Something from the past. To break this shit. And all the cups are spilled. This is not like, the make good with the past energy. No, this shit is not good. And what it is something that needs to be broken off the lineage. That's what it is. But you could take and use this energy, the fire, the rage, the frustration, and all that shit, and drive it through empathy and compassion and a desire to change it, to end it, to flip it. And that's why this individual is so intriguing to us, beloved. That's why their voice was shut down. That's why nobody wanted them to speak. Y'all got to watch their interview. Culture Shock Podcast, beloved. Interview with a narcissist. And we see 9 of Pentacles. Look at the staff, though. Look at the sword with the 2 snakes around it. Look at that. That's healing energy. It's healing energy. But if you ran up on a person like this, or you felt this type of energy, you would not know what to make of it. It is to heal something off the lineage. It is to heal something. Not only heal their voice with the sword. Come on with this thing, spirit. Heal their voice. It's something that they're going to say. It is, I keep hearing biopic. It's given like a biopic. It's given the story. It is given the journey, the narrative, the outcome of how they broke that shit up off their lineage. Come on, somebody. Come on with this thing here. The star. Yo. The star coming through. You talking about a healer? What? What? Come through. And if I'm not mistaken, that astrological sign is Pisces. It's Pisces. Where's the yin and the yang? It's Pisces. I don't know what their star sign, their sun sign is, but it's given. Not only is Pisces very intuitive, it's definitely giving healing. And the crazy part is that the card number is 69, which is the sign for Cancer. So I'm getting water. But the star is associated with the water of the sky, of the air. It is not on the plain water. It is Aquarius. It is the next level energy. Something that's bringing in something that is like, look, this person, I feel, look, this shit could be shaken. They have a way to call and to command this contract to be done, to be null, to feel. It's given. Why do I hear feel? I'm hearing feeling, and now I'm hearing Frankie Beverly's and May's happy feelings, because we saw that happy, happy, happy card. Come on, this one, no, this one. What's this? What we got? Look, Hangman being released. The delay being over, gone, the Hangman. Man, look, not even there, gone. Or, nope, gone, released. But it could be released still, nope, they said release. Release. What is this? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. And again, look at it. We holding this whole deck upside down. We could be. No. That's just how they coming out. So it did come up upside down. So it could be something that needs to be seen, needs to be known or look. Oh shit. When it's upside down, 1 and 3. 13 spirits. They could. I feel like I don't think the brother is still here. He may not be still watching the channel, but hopefully he will see it. But for those who need this message, it's given like something is trying to prevent people from seeing, like to put up a blockage. I'm seeing actions to battle against somebody's voice. I've never noticed this on the back of this card, but you see how the wine, in this way, like the cup would be empty, right? No emotion. And then the wine would be to either beat out somebody's emotion or the spirit. Therefore, that would be blocking their voice, the truth, what they say, what they speak. And look, so that they don't, the other side is the Ace of Pentacles, so that they don't fulfill their decree, so that they don't do it. So that they don't do it. And you see here, they have a document. And look at what's around their horns. It's the two snakes. It's healing. It's wisdom. Not only am I getting studying, but I'm feeling like somebody needing to write something. To write. It's the narrative. Yeah. Look, we see Two of Swords. That's the blockage. That's the blockage, and it's the choice. Okay, check out. Just look at the imagery. Look at the choice they have to make. Do they cut their own self and self-sabotage? Because we saw that. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Do they cut their own? Do they do this to themselves, self-sabotage, right? Or do they cut the head off the snake? Which one? And sometimes with the snake being so prevalent here in terms of healing and wisdom, right? This could be them having to unalive, not physically, but do you allow yourself to end the version of you that was self-sabotage? Or allow yourself to be sabotaged. Making the choice to destroy self for the sake of wisdom. For the sake of healing. It's an interesting choice that we're getting. The obvious one at first glance would be to the snake. But what if it's something within you that needs to go away? Something that within you that you need to destroy. That old version of you that's associated with the ego. That's telling you that you must do it this way. You must manipulate. You must control. You must grasp. You must hold on. And when you decide to that version of yourself, you can allow the healing, the intuitive, the wisdom of the snake to rise up, to be given onto you. You can go through the transformation. Not only rise up in you, but be given onto you. You will see the illumination, 19. Yes, thank you. You come into the enlightenment, 19, the sun energy. Anything else in this read? Yes, thank you. This one. And then that's it. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. We appreciate each and every one of you. Everybody that came back. Everybody that was here from the beginning, from the challenges, through the resistance. Everybody that transferred over to Facebook to attempt to get this interview with this individual, this beautiful soul that's coming through. Thank you so much for coming back over to YouTube to get this message too. Thank you so much for allowing yourself to be introduced to an empathic narcissist. Culture Shock, the podcast, beloved. Yeah, time. All things in time. All things in time. This one, yes, start. Yeah, start time. We do see communication. We talking about their throat being open and what they talked about in their interview to discuss how their voice had been diminished. Right, we do see a delay here, and it is going to cause us to evolve. It's calling us to evolve. StreamYard will be something that we use to help facilitate this interview. See the delay. The delay is for a reason. It is. It is. So if you guys are interested in finding his channel, it's Culture Shock Podcast. He's up in the comments somewhere on our community page. They performed an interview. We were on their show, and you can definitely follow that interview and go to their channel and subscribe. You can see their interview that was just done a couple days ago. I clear any energy that would affect the communication. I clear any energy that affects the communication. We just did a beautiful interview with them about a week ago. It was a great interview. They just were interviewed by another individual a couple days ago, and it brought out such enlightening and intriguing information that it definitely made us double down on the need to interview this individual. And we have our questions prepared. I see the number 12 here. It is a delay. We tried on Facebook Live. We tried on Facebook Live 2 different ways. You guys saw the fact that he was calling me and we answered the phone and he couldn't hear me. And then it showed up as a missed call. There's something else going on as to why we cannot facilitate this just yet. But we are diligent and we are determined, Chariot, right? We will not be stopped. So we will access that additional platform and get this message out. We will not be stopped. Willpower. We will not be stopped. It is what it is. It's going to be phenomenal. Use your willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. We could have easily allowed those technological issues to defeat us and just give up on it, but we will not. Because there's others that we desire to collaborate with. Intuitive Interactions be one. Thank you, sister. Veronica from I is Inspired Tarot. We cannot get them back on the show. I know it's technological issues. So we have to expand. And what the Spirit is doing through us, because it is not for us. It is not our will be done. It is the will of the Most High God that tells us we must expand. We must evolve. We must be adaptable. Right? Because there's many more great things to come for the Tears and We Tarot show. For it is not on to us that we do it. Right? It is self-edification. But at the end of the day, it is about the we nation. Thank y'all so much for being here. For expending your time and your energy for however long you were able to stay, beloved, to get the communication. I appreciate it. I do. Obstacles. We will overcome each and every one of them. We will. They are there for a reason. Do not dwell on how you're going to surmount obstacles presently in your way. We're not going to dwell on it, Ashe. We're going to use the energy. We flip it. We use the energy. We know that these negative spirits are in the plane and they are here. They are present. But how do we overcome it? Yeah, I think that's the message. Justice. 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 Change in the wind, beloved. Breaking curses off the lineage. Using the energy of love and compassion. Being able to see things differently, a different perspective, right? These hostilities, what are they doing for us to help strengthen us to come into, I'm hearing stability, tranquility, peace, to experience love and its giving overflowing. And it's definitely about breaking the curses off of people's lineage. Is given the divine ones. Not that everyone is not made in divinity, because we are. We are all made by divinity. We are all made by the divine. And it's given the low and the high. But just as we ascend, those other ones, because look, it's stretching in both directions. As we rise, they are sinking. And that raging, that polarity will always be present. And we will always need to choose, beloved. Despite, the harsh adversity. I have to say something because they're calling us to say it, right? As African American people, or just the atrocities that has been perpetrated on African people in general in terms of slavery, right? Ghana, led the charge, and the UN has just declared that the transatlantic slave trade was the greatest crime against humanity. It was, I think, two or three countries that actually voted against it. U.S. and Israel being two of them, beloved. What does that say? When the U.S. system not only benefited from chattel slavery, but it still does. Its entire system is built on chattel slavery and systemic racism. And it's still being held up in 2026. So are there chains to be broken in this day? Absolutely. What's coming down through your lineage? Who's empowering you to break chains, to bring change, and using compassion, beloved? Because black people have never desired to be violent against their oppressors. Never. We only sought justice, equality, the ability to be free, to be sovereign, to pursue our own happiness. In this day and age, you see people on TikTok all the time talking about we welcome black people to have their own business in their communities. That means you don't know your history. Because how many communities and cities have been drowned out? Harlem, be one. Tulsa, be one. Wilmington, be one. What is now Central Park used to be a black neighborhood that's been drowned out. It's over 100 of them across the country. So no, to take the boot off of your neck and just allow me to stand and to be free, to stand in my authenticity, in my sovereignty, to again make America live up to her promise, the ability to be free, to pursue happiness, liberty. Maybe that's the timing. And in this day, she still denies thee. 2026. Other individuals were enslaved. No, they were indentured servants. It's a difference. In the history of the world, there's never been an instance where not only were you sold into slavery, but you were enslaved for a lifetime and your children were born into slavery. They had no opportunity to be free. They were property. And we still celebrate religions that tell you to love thy master, that make it all right, that justify it. They make it God's, and that's not all right. That's not all right. So, what did that hardship do? And how did we hold on to the compassion of our hearts despite everything that we've been through? Now, to me, that's a miracle. That's a miracle. I love y'all. Thank you so much for listening to that last portion. It's a thing that affects the world, though, beloved, because the slave trade wasn't just through the transatlantic. It's not. It wasn't. The transatlantic Atlantic is a massive grave site for many of our ancestors who weren't able to make the voyage. They didn't even withstand it. They chose. It's something about the plight. I'm hearing the plight. Oftentimes I hear, like I feel that spirit, like the resonance of them calling up from the seas, from the depths. And it does something from me. It just do. Scarcity. It does something within us. Cosmic power. Scarcity. A misunderstanding, not knowing who you are, what you are, and how powerful you are. I feel that ancestors coming back to tell you who you are. It's giving the rising up. And so many in the world will not know, and that is by design. for systems of control to make it seem like you are not worth anything. You did not contribute anything. Every discovery, every invention, every contribution. And there's so much more to bring forth. It's so much to give. And the level of compassion, it's just unparalleled. But the major thing I'm getting is the ability to feel safe. Feel safe just to be, just to speak, just to express. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Look, it's love. Look how deep that vessel is. Ace of Cups. Yeah, death. Four of Pentacles. Definitely control. Controlling energy. Judgment. Yeah. Six of Wands. It's giving a rebirth. Three of Pentacles, collaboration with the energies of your ancestors. Seven of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. Like people don't know what's in them, what's already built in, what's already baked in. It's written though, but you don't even know. You don't know. Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. The ability to stand up for what you know is right and what's true. And it's even given the ability to fight and to rage against that which has been thrust upon you. It's time. Never has it been a greater time such as this. Only if you are paying attention, beloved, and you stay focused and is given to persist beyond the resistance. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Yes, yes, yes. Who changed you, Sassy? The same people that change you, I guess. I don't know if that's what you're saying. Or are you talking to Sassy Classy? Oh yeah, you're talking to Sassy. They wanted to keep me chained and I refuse. It's a lot of energies out here and they operate through people. They do. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Potato chips. Thank you so much for giving me patience as I understood the context of your comment. Thank you. Yeah. Coach, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Veronica, thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. Sandra Ray, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We are in the U.S. and in the United States in the Midwest. Thank you so much. Yeah, Angel G, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ronald Simmons, thank you so much. Jennifer, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you so very much. Coach, I know I said thank you, but thank you so much for being here. Delenia, thank you so much, beloved. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Germany. Thank you so much. L. Toller, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, wow. There's an African origin story where the giant snake is cut into seven. Wow, that's very interesting. My interest definitely peaked up. Thank you so much for that, sis. We're going to look that up. Wow, Miss Monica, thank you so much. A special thank you to you. Thank you. Kathleen, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Kathleen Downs, thank you so much for being here. Yes, that water bearer was coming through. Yes. Yes, Culture Shock the podcast. Please check out the brother. Thank you so much. Mitsu, thank you so much. The name of the book wasn't clear. It is The Goetia by Dr. Rudd. So I'll show it again just in case you guys are still here and you're interested. Thank you so much. It is a part of the three magical books of Solomon. And it always caught us like if Solomon was such a wise king, right? Why do they take their books out? We just sent back. We brought an Ethiopian Bible that has like 6,000 books. But outside of the Songs of Solomon, which is in one version of the Bible, right? That the KJV, but there's other books. It's the Wisdom of Solomon that's also included in the Ethiopian Bible, but we sent it back because it uses terms and names that would not be applicable for the Ethiopian Bible from what we studied about it historically. So we sent it back, and we're looking for another version, right? So, um. David, Michael, thank you so much for your contribution. That was amazing. I am so glad that you posted that comment. Yes. When Angel G, thank you so much for being here. The way that you put in the Hebrew name, because that's exactly the way that they show it in the Goetia, David, was just beautiful. And again, these are angels that we don't even know to call upon. So much more help that is here with us that we can call upon for support to assist us with these negative low vibrational energies. And we just don't have the information. Like, why wouldn't that be here? Why wouldn't they tell you in this book the names of the angels that help govern these low vibrational energies? They don't even tell you the names of the low vibrational energies. They say some, but they don't tell you all of it. Why is that information hidden, beloved? Why would they not want you to be empowered? But even if you go back to the days of chattel slavery, and how that the Bible was the only book we were given that we were allowed to read. My ancestors were, so they would not want them to be able to name or to take command over certain entities, and allow them to rise up. That's why they didn't want us practicing how we practice historically and ancestrally, because we can call in the power of our ancestors who still be with us, and they empower us and strengthen us. Not only do they give us revelation and they tell you what you can do, who you are, and what is within you, and that's for every person. Every being has that ability to connect, but it's a thing with historically for Black people, especially with the spread of Christianity, that tells you not to connect to your ancestors. They demonize it, and it's for a reason, good reason, because with the energy and the strength of your ancestors, you can change this shit. You can break the chains, beloved. You can command those spirits. Yeah. Me too. Thank you so much for tapping in. Imani Orlina, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Kelvin Parker, thank you so much for tapping in. Fanny, thank you so much for being here, beloved. I appreciate you so much. Lynn Ataba, thank you, Ataba. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Sassy, thank you so much. Andrea Davis, thank you so much. Finally Free 28, thank you, beloved we. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. J Cash, thank you so much. I do this so that we can hear your names, we can say it. She is, beloved, thank you so much for being here, sister. So we know you, we can feel your resonance. Arrow last vicious, a child of the light, you will overcome. Arrow lash vicious, lavish, maybe to play on lavish. Danielle Shaw, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Thank you guys all so much. SL2427, hello, beloved. Thank you so much. Oh, we will definitely pray. Thank you so much, beloved. I appreciate you. Thank you. Look, I just have to just say thank you, thank you, thank you, because today was such a crazy day in terms of the energy. And I don't know what I'm still feeling, but I definitely feel a presence, and it has not released me. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega that feels us, that is us. We are pixels and pieces of it. You can never be disconnected, beloved. You just cannot. We are whole. We are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. And it's given calling on your ancestors who help and support you, beloved. And it's also given to remind you of your cosmic power, that which was in you. I do feel that divine masculine, divine feminine energy. I feel context. I feel connections. I feel collaboration. I feel us coming together. I'm getting to free a nation. Ooh, I just keep feeling it. Is that it? That's it. Thank y'all so much again. I appreciate you. I love you so much. Until the next now. Again, remember this. I love you like I love the Alpha, the beginning, the Mother God who birthed everything. The Omega, the Father, the ending, decreed, is done. It is. We called us all to be in every shade, every variety. We are creation, the only begotten. We are it, all of it. Every pixel, every piece do we be. And the infinite intelligence, the word, it lives in you. It is already baked in. And as you breathe, with every breath you take, that word moves. It lives. And I feel like somebody is going to say something that is going to cause the foundations, the very fabric of creation itself to shake. To the next now. Ashe.